Alright, hello everybody. It's a little bit early today, but we're gonna be doing the discovery that I did not do last week. Well, did not do during the weekend. And I'm gonna be reviewing my my results from last week, which I suspect, which I can see are not that good. I have a decent result, but I didn't really grind last week, so I suspect that all my results are gonna be pretty bad. Probably 2 seconds or more away from world records on all of them. Let's go have a look at last week first, and then I'm gonna be paying attention to the new week. I mean, that's not horrible. That's about half a second. That's actually pretty good. But this was a precision map. I should have been able to do much better, though. This is the best time I got. From memory, I think this is the only map that I genuinely played after stream. Although I might be wrong with that. So my run is fine, nothing more. And I suspect that I suspect that all of them are gonna have roughly the same line, because obviously there wasn't much that you could improve on this one. So yeah, this is roughly exactly what I was doing, just better. Like, that's not at all surprising. We're going next map right away. I don't think there's much to study there. It's just better execution. I didn't spend the time to get a good line on this. Wow, this is actually closer than I expected it to be. Let's go have a look at what I did. I kind of remember what I was doing. Yeah, I think I was going kind of far to the right and trying to get into a drift. But this line was not great. I believe this is the place I lose the most time right here. I think maybe I'm doing something wrong from the midpoint and further. So we'll have a look at what the top level, at what first place is doing. It goes further to the inside than I do, and still managed to get the turn. I was going further outside just so that I could get a better line and make it easier on me. Okay, so I had roughly the right idea. I think the big deal was just going more to the center. Okay, so, and also this, they were drifting a little bit more than I was, I think. Hi, Weebo! Okay, this is one that I think is gonna be interesting to see. Oh, I never beat Otter time on that one. Oh, so I'm not gonna be able to see world record on this. This is definitely the worst map for me. I was struggling with that one. I didn't grind it. I guess we're just gonna skip it since I can see world records on that one. Okay, so I'm a bit more than... No, actually a little bit less than a second behind on that one, meaning that my line wasn't too horrible. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. I actually was doing kind of okay. Okay turn. I think the turn could have been better. So overall, I think the issue I have with my run comes down to being a little high on that one and slightly bad lineup over here and a bad turn. We'll have a look at what world record does. First person is interesting. I think I was playing this in third person for the most of it. Okay. Oh, doing a bump. Interesting idea. Are they all doing that? Let's watch from 5th place. Okay, so they're all doing roughly the same line I was doing. No, this is... Yeah, this is what I expect. Yeah, they're all doing that bump, I think. So that's probably what I was missing. That little bump to the left might be very helpful at lining yourself up and getting an easier turn. Now this one, I think I grinded this one off stream actually. Oh, I'm not actually spectating. Yeah, okay, so this is the one that I grinded a little bit off stream. I think my overall grinding last week was the 2 hour on stream, plus about an hour and a half on the first map, and another hour or so on this one. So yeah, my line is okay at best, and I kind of want to know what they were doing different. Okay, yeah, that inside line I definitely found. I was trying to get it right. This is an inside line right there. Okay, I think I was trying to get that third one right. Okay, interesting. Okay, very... well, for the... as far as I can tell for this week, the third map, which I didn't even manage to get auto time in, was definitely my worst result by far. And the other 4 maps, I actually wasn't doing too bad. I was within a second for all of them, actually. No, that's not true. I was a little bit more than a second on that one, but this one, I still did amazing because this was not an easy map. So good overall result for the amount of time that I spent in last week. I think this is a 4 to 6 hours of grinding. If I consider on stream and off stream, I don't remember exactly how much I did, but it's not a lot. Alright, let's go have a look at this week's stuff then. First map should be easy. Okay, we get a engine off block from the get-go. So that means I'm gonna need to set it up. Ooh, okay, well, we're gonna want a better line than that. But there we go, that's better. Okay. Let's cruise control. Okay. So the reality is we get an engine off and a cruise control, meaning that it's... okay, so you don't want to be too far to the right. So with both engine off and a cruise control, that means that this map is all about keeping up your speed and still making both turns. So this is not gonna be that easy to do. Oh, I keep forgetting that cruise control is a weird one for me. I have yet to properly learn it. I mean, engine off doesn't prevent me from braking if I need to, but it's definitely not ideal to do it. Ah. No. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a weird one for me. We'll try and finish it once at least, that way I can have a bit of a time to go by. Well, that's honestly better than I expected with the terrible line that I had there. Yeah, 21 isn't good. per se, but it's the fact that it was already a gold medal surprises me quite a bit. Like my good run also has 2 crashes, I believe. Nice. Okay, so that's already a better line. It's not great, but it's a better line. Man, not crashing and still making the turn is harder than it looks to me. Okay. Dang. I'm wondering if the inside grass is actually the way to help yourself turn. That's a great start. That's exactly what I was hoping for. No, that's terrible. Okay, well, that's kind of weird that this is an improvement, but that just shows how weird of a line this is. Another good start. I do actually like that little jump at the beginning if I can get it. I need to hit more grass, I think. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get a little bit of a feel for the initial line, but not the greatest. So this is no break, so the best I can do is release. Okay, so that's not bad. That's another second. I mean, 35,000 people are still much faster than I am, so that's not great yet. Okay, that's not too horrible. Trying to carry more speed around that turn, but I'm struggling with getting a line that can actually do it. There was a little bit of a bump there. That's not gonna help. I'm gonna be much lower and maybe even faster though. So yeah, I was catching up. And I'm pretty sure now that going across the grass is actually the way to do it properly, but at least that's the way I'm gonna be doing it. I don't know if that's the real fastest way, but it's definitely helping me get it done more easily. Like that. That's top 20k. That's better. I think my start is still wrong, but okay, that's actually a decent low line. I wasn't on the grass too long for that one. I think I'm better off ending wide, but I'm not 100% sure on that. That was a better little skip across. I think I was too far on the inside at the second turn. Well, the cruise control turn, I should say. Because I went in the grass and I needed so much grass to make it properly. Interesting. So I'm definitely doing something wrong. Because I'm not really gaining. And my start is not great, but it's not horrible either. What I'm wondering is how much How much drifting do I need to make it without the grass to help me turn? Because I mean, you can definitely do it without the grass. The question is, how much drifting do I need? And also, how close to the inside corner I can be with that. The grass was a good crutch to start, but at this point I kind of need to eliminate it completely. And that's the wrong line. If I don't want to hit the grass, I need to be a little bit wider than that. That's a weird map. At least for me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that it's actually worth it to do that. I wonder if there's any reason to just completely ignore that little bump and try to maintain my line without it. I think that's gonna be tough, and it's guaranteed for me to jump. So I would need a bit of a drift somewhere in that. Oh, actually I can't. I can't drift in the cruise control turn because I have no brakes. And I don't think they get reset, right? Because you get engine off here, it gets reset over here. Then over here you get the cruise control. Wait, I thought I saw no brakes somewhere. Okay, yeah, you get no brakes here. Does it get reset somewhere? It would get reset at a checkpoint, so I should have brakes. Does the cruise control disable brakes? Because I don't think I can actually brake in that section. Actually, no, I can because I keep trying to drift. So that's just my brain not thinking the right thing is happening. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so I'm able to make the turn, but I am way too wide across that turn now, so I'm losing speed to my grass turning, which is kind of crazy that I'm losing so much speed to it. Let's go have a look at what I can do better on this. Okay, that's not a bad start. Then go just a little bit across there. Went way too much. I'm gonna make it, but it's really slow. Okay, for now, I'm gonna move on. Go to the next map, because we definitely need to try and get all the maps done at some point. And I can grind the other one later. Okay. Okay. So this is a combination of dirt and grass so far, for the most part. And then you go across here and get in here. So that's gonna be a bit of a strange one. For the jumping. Okay, better line there. And then I immediately go straight against the pole. Which is definitely not what you want. Okay, not a great line. I think reducing airtime is gonna be a big deal for some of these. Okay, auto time is a 20. 20 flat auto. Okay, not bad. Got a lot of height. I think jumping there is actually what you want because it's faster, but I'm not sure if I was just lacking speed to make it cleanly there or if it's just that I fucked it up somehow. Okay. Nah. You definitely jump across like that. Ooh, bad follow-up there. But yeah, that's definitely what you want. Jumping is actually gonna make it really, really clean. In fact, this is also a jump if you can get it properly. This is not bad. There we go. Okay, this one I think I'm getting a decent feel for right now. But I might still be missing a couple details. Like I'm jumping way too much on that section. This one, that's a much better end line. Want to be a little bit further to the right for that end jump. But I really want to be reducing the airtime as much as possible on the first two jumps. Oh, there's some penalty grass though, so I need to clear the penalty grass and still make it not that high, I guess. Okay. So not horrible. That first turn is not good. I need to find a way to make that first turn cleanly. Something like that is actually not bad. I think the further right I can do, the better it's gonna be for that end jump, but... Ooh, that almost was a good jump. Oh, wrong again. So my current best is actually going... I mean, it's got a bad first line, but it's got a decent mid-section, which is kind of why it's doing the time that it is. And the crazy thing for me is that the mid-section is the important part. The start can be worse and I should still be able to catch up. Because I can still catch up on that. Yeah, the mid-section is the most important section in this map. Oh, dang. I don't know if that's actually a good way to do that start. Being further wide and trying to line it up like that. Wait, you don't need to do it that way at all. You can do a completely different thing there. Actually, can you? You might not be able to do it. At least not cleanly. Yeah, okay, this is definitely gonna be another bit of a grind it to get a better time, but that's an interesting map to me. Alright, Sausage Block is the bad start for me. This is definitely still one of the styles that I'm not great at. Oh god, what's happening here? Is this actually we're on the third map, right? This in theory normally would be the the pathfinding map. Okay, so how many checkpoints do we have on this map? One. So we only have one checkpoint. Where is my checkpoint? It's there. Is there a different checkpoint? Okay, you can definitely do that, which is faster and gives me auto time. I don't think there's some leak. Oh, wait. Okay, so you can jump across at the beginning. It's gonna be a little bit of a strange one, but... Alright, very weird, but very interesting. Okay, not bad. Definitely not bad. I'm thinking there's another jump potentially that I could maybe get. But I'm not sure on the other jump. Not great. That's a bad follow-up. Yeah, I don't know if you can, because I think that before that little end section with the two boosters, I think you might be able to use a sausage block to jump over the border on the right, but I don't know if it's actually gonna work. I think you would need to be set up for it kind of early. It might work, but I didn't have the speed this time. It does work, but is it fast? I don't know. Yeah, my landings are bad right now. And you can see from my goes that I actually got a crap ton of boost. Which is probably the reason why I have a decent PB already. Okay, the jump is definitely faster if you can land it properly. I had an almost good line on that one. If I was able to get more of the boost, I might have been able to get a pretty good time. Great landing, but didn't set myself up properly. Yeah, this is gonna be a grindy map for most people, I think, because this is definitely a case of you need to have... The first jump needs to be pretty good, and then you need to get an okay drop landing here, which that one isn't horrible, but then you need to go left and get a jump. So that means you can't have too much airtime after the drop down landing. So this one was an horrible landing and I didn't have the speed, but in theory I could have gone across and been kind of quick. I don't know if I'm missing something else, because you must take the checkpoint. You don't have a choice on that. And there's no way you can just like climb here or something and go get the boost. I don't think there is. I think it'd be way too slow. Okay, that was faster and it's roughly what I want, but I don't know if that's the fastest line. It's just a decent one. The thing is, you have to come for that checkpoint. Unless there's a second link checkpoint, or unless there's a different ending. Let me go have a look at that. Am I missing something here? There's another checkpoint there. That's a link checkpoint. But would that be faster? Also, how would I get there quickly? Do I still jump across here, but drop down like this and then go around? Is that fast enough to compensate for the lack of boost on the other side? There's no going backwards. You're definitely not going the long way around unless you want to jump here, keep the speed and go that way. There's no way that's fast. Okay, let's go and try the right sideline. Let's have a look at... Okay, well, if I want to do that, I'm gonna need more speed. I kind of full stopped on that one. I don't know if I can box slide this. Ooh, that's a bad line. Okay. That jump is not actually easy, so... Yeah, that's very awkward. I mean, it's not crazy slow, but it's very, very awkward. I'm wondering if you can try and go the long way around and maintain speed for this. Obviously without scrapping across the entire border. Oh wow. There's no way. That's an insane jump, isn't it? That's way too much of a jump. There's no way you can do that. I think this still has to be the way. Alright, for now I'm gonna go next. I might grind that one a little bit, but I think this is a pathfinding map, and I think I'm not on the perfect path yet, or I'm just executing it badly. What is this? Feels like we're on a real life track of some sort. Well, okay, now it's like an F-Zero track. Okay, so already another time right away. Is that one just gonna be pure execution? It might just be pure execution. Like it's full speedish. Ooh, okay. Okay, faster again. I'm trying to consider where I need to brake to make that turn better. Okay, so the 2 times that I got some airtime there were bad, but otherwise it's kind of what you want. Funny how my first couple of finishes were actually pretty good, but not quite good enough. It almost feels like you've got some sort of magnet because I'm not drifting. I'm struggling with getting the drift, strangely enough. Okay, now I got the drift, so I should have way more speed, go more to the inside. Okay, there's a little bit of a bump on the inside there. I need to be careful about that. Oh, might be a little off. Okay, no, that was good. Okay, pretty okay. I'm definitely missing a bunch of speed drifting. That's for sure. That's actually a good line. I'm fast now. And I missed my speed drift on the banking turn, but that's actually not too horrible. I think I'm missing something still to go decently fast. Other than the speed drifting, of course. Yeah, I'm definitely still missing something. Like, there's only one checkpoint, but is there really a skip somewhere? Okay, that was actually pretty good. Top times are definitely the 16 seconds for sure. If not even lower. I think for the most part, I think pretty much all the time you can gain is in this little turn. As long as you do that turn properly, you can gain a crap ton of time. And being close to the inside, but not too close, because I think that's what's screwing me over on that one. I mean, going out wide there isn't bad, but you still need to make that post, otherwise you're in trouble. Okay, that's... Okay, my current PB is actually pretty good for me already. Oh, that's not good. This is one case of I know what I need to be doing, I'm just struggling to do it. There's also the fact that I haven't been playing Trackmania as much lately, so I feel like my skills are a little rusty. I mean, that's not horrible. And I was doing okay speed drifting there, I was catching up, but not exactly good. Alright, let's go see the next map. Oh god, what the hell is happening here? Okay. Where the hell am I going? Of course, I get stuck. Okay. Okay, so I get what's supposed to be done now. It's all about finding your way to that point as quick as you can. Now I want to know where my checkpoint is, because depending on where it is, jumping somewhere might be a possible thing to do. My checkpoint is right here, okay. I'm wondering if going to the left is better, but you need to have the grip for that. Or at least the angle. Huh. I do think that going to the left is the better way, because you have the momentum going in that direction once you get, well, in the right direction once you get out of the water. But you need to make it to the ramp. So I think that you need to go kind of high and do this. That's not bad. I mean, I'm carrying a lot of speed doing that. So maybe going straight and trying to go along with the turning is better. Oh, is it a plastic bounce? Give me one sec. Okay. Apologize. Having to answer a text message. Alright. Should be able to do a decent time if I have... That's kind of weird because you really want to carry as much speed as you want. Oh, well, as you can. Not as you want, but as you can. But I also need to get through cleanly. I think the straight path is longer. So I think you really do want to go to the left path. But you can't mess it up. Interesting. What? Huh? I like got killed on that one? What the hell? Wait. They kill you? I swear I got a plastic boost on a dog before. That's kind of a weird one. Maybe it's just when you're going too fast that they kill you? Yeah, that one hit me from the front and it bounced me away. So is it just when you go at it from the side that they kill you? That's a very weird and then very weird interaction. I don't know what they did to make them kill you when you bump into them from the side, but... Okay, that's a little bit faster. My feeling is that there's a very good chance that the world record strat uses some sort of bounce from the ducks. That definitely would not surprise me, and I don't know if I can reliably do any kind of bounce on a duck. Okay, well that was actually a decent line. Okay, now it's gonna be tough to match my current ghost, I think. Funny enough though, I think if my current ghost had been a tad bit slower getting to the water with the second set of water with the ducks, it might have gotten a back or a boost from the back from the duck that was coming towards it, and it might have been faster. Hi, Mio. Okay. Yeah. That's a very strange... Very, very strange line. Oh, wow, I bumped the front there? So there's a potential of that happening, apparently. It's probably a little bit of a bug. I think as long as I evade the middle part where there's the... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, I think as long as I avoid the middle part, I should be able to avoid that little bump. Okay. Alright. That's a very weird one that you can die on the side there. Yeah, that's not gonna be faster. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Some of the lines can look faster at times, but the lineup is worse, so it's making it harder to get the line that I want. Oh, that's actually interesting. Going off slightly to the left at the beginning. No, I went up way too far on the banking wall there. Man, I keep wishing that the duck are gonna give me a bounce instead of killing me, but they're not doing it. I'm wondering if I can have a slightly different line to the left. I think it's making it way harder, but maybe if I can evade all the duck completely, come in from the left, I might have a slightly better angle. Doesn't look faster. I think going straight is just better. I got boosted by the dog there. This is what I mean by getting bumped. Well, you're getting some plastic, like, bumping. The dogs can give that, but I think there's gonna be a much better plastic bump on the world record. Might even get one that sends them upwards and straight into the finish. That's gonna be a very funny top 5, I think. Yeah, okay. What are we looking at now? That's my only decent time. Let's go back from the start and see if I can grind a few of those times down. Sub 17 on that one is definitely in the realm of possibilities for me. Especially considering I can get some much stronger stars that would already give it to me immediately. Yeah. Oh god, really? That's almost insulting that I didn't get the sub 17 there, but... Nope. Okay, let's just do this. Ooh, that's not a great line. Better than, well, better than what I was doing consistently last time, but... Okay, not bad. That's, yeah, that's way too far. I did not get enough drift on that one. I think I bumped slightly there. Ooh, didn't drift enough. I recovered that, but it's definitely not fast. Ooh. I touched the wall there. That is definitely not the line. Not bad. It's gonna be high, but I might still be able to make it work. Drifted too much. Good start. That's high. Not enough drift to adjust for it. I think I hit the wall. It's so high, no. I need to be much lower than that coming out of that turn, otherwise making the cruise control turn is extremely hard. Can't you also can't jump that. Well, not fully jump it. A small lift at the very start here, that's good, but you can't fully jump everything. I mean, that wasn't terrible. I didn't get the line that I wanted. Now, because of the no brake in that section, the only way I can initiate a drift is with that little section at the very start, which is why I'm going for it so hard. And I think I need that little bit of drifting for that no brake zone. I think if I don't go for it, I don't have a good enough lineup. So I need just a tap, and this was not enough to get me into a drift. I did get a tiny wheel lift, but not a drift. Good line. A little bit much, but still plenty. I was faster, but my line was wider. Not great. A little too wide on that one. Good. Am I fast enough to catch up? No, I'm not. Oh god, turned way too early. Good. A little much. Yeah, that's too much grass. I did get the drift there, but I got it in a weird way. It made me kind of too shallow at the beginning of it. That's actually not a bad line. Yeah, I can catch up with this line, but I was behind already, which is an issue. Okay, not too horrible. But I'm so wide, yeah. I can carry way more speed if I go wider, but there's no catching up after it. There's no There's no space after the turn for me to make use of the speed. I need a tight turn, not more speed on the turn. Yep, and I didn't drift properly on that one. My drift was bad. That's gonna be a low line. And that's better. Cool. I do get my sub 17. Let's go back to map 2. Okay. This is one that I feel I still have a good potential of improving. Because there's a much better line right there. That jump was horrible again. But you can land like this and get a lot more out of it, I think. Okay, so... Okay, I can't see the line, but it's a little bit of a strange one. Okay, yep, pretty good. I keep trying to set up really wide before that jump, and I'm setting up way too wide, is the issue. It's either I set up way too wide or way too shallow, and it's an issue either way. I was drifting so much in the dirt there. I mean, I need the speed, so every time I bump or do a bad drift, it's an issue. Oh my god, can I go a little bit lower? Okay, so that's kind of what you want, but maybe a little bit more to the right. So that I have a little bit of a better angle. Can you... Wait, can you ignore that section completely and just bounce across the water? Because the angle for it is... No. No, you can't. Or at least not that way. Hey, you might be able to, but I just don't know how. Okay, I'm starting to get the line that I want, but it's still slower than my PB. Ooh, I hit the left wheel a little bit there. Okay. Ooh, bad line at the start. Definitely a bad starting line. That's not what I want at all. Alright, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good so far. Okay, better. Kind of a better angle on that one, but I missed the last jump. I'm wondering if you can go even further left on that last jump. Further right, I mean, on that last jump. And jump it. Okay, well, that was actually not bad. Like, that's at least up 15,000. I think my numbers are higher than I'm used to for Discovery Run, because typically on a Discovery Run, my numbers are in the top 5,000 by the time I'm done with the Discovery Run, and I grind it up from there to maintain that kind of ranking. And I'm not used to doing my Discovery Run like 4 days in. Yeah, you definitely want to do the jump even further right than my PB, I think. Because my PB is still going to the left of that pillar, and I think going to the right is technically better. I think I hit the wall there a little bit. I'm not fast enough because I don't carry the speed right now. If I want to be able to beat my PB and going to the right of that pillar, I'm gonna need to have the speed to be able to do that. Oh, that's not good, okay. I wonder how much adjustment is good for me to do on that jump. Because doing a little bit like that is actually a good thing. Then I can do this. And I think I'm getting too much airtime now. So should I be releasing for airtime? Maybe I should just be air braking for angle? Okay. It's already hard to match my starting line because my starting line is actually good. I think I need to jump even further right if I want to do that far jump. Because I'm getting too much airtime and landing far back. But I think I can jump further to the right. Be further along to the to the finish checkpoint. And maybe be able to maintain a little bit of a speed advantage as well from having a better lineup at the end. I think you want to jump almost... Actually, I forgot to air brake. I need to air brake that if I want to Go for that line. Let's proof of concept it then. I was so slow I couldn't even try to make it as a test. Oh, that's the issue. I'm slower because of that line. So I don't think it's making up for the slower speed, which is interesting. I think I'm jumping too far now. So I still think that I need to be probably close to the pillar, but to the right of it. I think that's what it's looking to be the best lineup so far. Oh wow, I lost control there. I completely lost all my grip. Interesting. So if I have the wrong angle there, I can actually lose all my grip like that. That's not great. Is it really faster to be right of the pillar? Because it's not looking like I'm able to do it. Okay, I had a lot of starting speed there. And I found it hard to line myself up better. Okay. I mean, my current time is already fairly strong. It's not like I'm expecting to be gaining a massive amount of time. It's kind of a probably close to within a second of world record time. Actually, it probably is for the moment, unless there's a skip that I don't know what to do. Because the across the water skip is a quite a possibility in my opinion. I just don't know how to do it, if it's possible. My knowledge of water is too bad to really be able to test it properly. Okay, let's move on to the other map. And let's have a look at improving this one. Oh god, yeah, right, this one. Okay. That little bump was not good, obviously. But I was wondering if it might help me. I had so much speed, I didn't know how to line myself up properly. God, yeah. I mean, the further right I can be at the jump, the better, because it gives me a better lineup. What? There's a bush or something there that I hit. That's kind of annoying. I don't know what I hit. I must have hit something, but I don't see anything. That's kind of strange. Okay, let's go have a look at different lineups. Okay, decent run again. I mean, that's another improvement. Sub 14 is definitely happening, but what else am I expecting from this lineup right now? Can I jump earlier at the end there? Can I actually jump on the second section, on the triangle? Also, is that line better? Maybe it's a better lineup for me to go that way? Because that might line me up better, jumping wide like this. Okay, well, not that wide. Maybe that's what I'm missing. A better line where I'm landing a little bit more straight for what I need to be doing after. Like that. And then do this. Because that's gonna make it easier to land it, right? But is it faster? That's a good question. I think that makes the first jump harder, but it makes the rest easier. I mean, is it better or is it not better? That's the real question. And until I get a run that can start to compare like this, I mean, I think you can get between these, but I might not try for it. Okay, yeah, bad jump. I think I know now why the pillar is there. Because it's annoying no matter which of the two lines you're going for. Because if you're going for the right side line, it's annoying because it's kind of where you want it to be on the left side. And if you're going for the left side line, it's in your way as well. Okay, so that left line definitely helped me getting a much better lineup for that though. It might just be faster. Okay, well, I can't be that far over to the left, apparently. Okay, not that way. Okay, nope. That's straight into the pillar. It's actually harder to land that jump than it looks. I mean, can you land it to the right and send it to the left? Probably not. That's a lot of angle on that. Okay. It's definitely harder than it looks. And my current PB did it pretty well. It's kind of the time for me now to be like, okay, if I get a good run across from there, it's definitely looking faster, but it's way harder to land it. So the left line just allowed me to get a decent time, but it's not gonna allow me to legitimately beat my time properly, really. Okay. The thing is, it's making it the right side of the pillar and going to the right road makes it so hard to line up for the jump. Which is my issue that I'm having. And the reason why I'm looking for the possibility of a earlier jump on that line. Because the earlier jump might help me line things up better. Okay. That's not great. I'm also realizing now that my earlier jump would potentially ignore the checkpoint. So I would need to have it be... Because... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not carrying the speed now. I'm getting so little time to set up that it's actually kind of ridiculous. Well, with a good initial line, that would have been decent, but was I able to get a jump that allowed me to go that far to the left for a setup because I was slow? That's also a possibility, actually. Because I think if I really want to get it, I need to almost do it this way. Where I'm just barely making it. I also need the situation where the front wheel kind of do exactly that. I'm not sure it's faster to go to the right, and it's so much harder to get a fast line. I mean, it's probably faster. I'm assuming that this isn't an issue because I'm not good enough. Yeah, if I can have a start like that, where I can set up even earlier than what I just did, and hopefully still maintain a decent speed and then make the jump, then I'm gonna have a really good line. But this is very hard to line up. Yeah, that's the issue with setting up quickly. I might end up getting a bunch of airtime. And that little triangle in the middle is also likely to give me airtime, which is why it's tough for me to get an actual good lineup. I didn't go low enough on that one. Plus, it would have been slower anyways. Like, that's kind of what I wanted. Can I just do the small jump in the middle and just say fuck it and do this? Or maybe not that much. Like, would it actually work for me? Because if that's what I'm missing to go really fast and get the decent lineup, then I should be doing that. Doesn't seem to work. I think I'm going back to my left line. It's definitely better to do left line here, I think. But for now, I'm gonna continue going. I think I've done my research on that map as much as I could now. Alright, so for this one, like sub 17 is my goal. I suspect world record to be in the low 16s. I'm pretty sure that there's over a second between me and world record already. But the question is, can I get better than the time that I have? I think half a second is gainable for me. Yeah, I lost so much speed if I didn't have that little bit of airtime. That may have been good, but I messed it up a little bit. Oh, okay, that's wrong. I'm wondering if going a little wider here might help. I mean, I'm so far behind now. There's just no way. Got more speed, but I was really far behind. It's a small improvement. I got a couple of awkward lines though. I'm trying to go a little too far to the inside there. And it's a little bit of an issue. Okay, that's another improvement. Top 15,000 now. Starting to be a little bit more satisfying of a result. But I'm definitely still missing on something. Damn, okay. I was more on the inside until I couldn't turn anymore. Okay. Am I gonna go too wide? Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Okay, no. Don't go that way. Hi, Emerald. That's too wide. Barely, though. Had to adjust there. I'm definitely losing a bunch of time. Yep. This is essentially a full speed map, and since this is essentially a full speed map, carrying the speed the entire way is what you want. Wait, I saw a little something. I think you can go on the outside of the pillars. I think the checkpoint is possible for you to get while being on the outside. Just let me just check. You can, but is that a boost? It is, so you want the boost. Okay. So you can go on the outside, but I mean, do you need the boost? What's the boost set at? Is it a set speed? Is it just a reset boost? I didn't get the checkpoint. You can definitely hit it, but you need to be really, really close to the pillar. Okay, well, it's definitely not an easy line to hit. That's gonna be a weird one. Okay, made it. Beat my other line, but not by a lot. Oh. Yeah, I needed a boost this time because I hit the wall, but that proves my point that if you like, you can actually, in case of need, just ignore going in between the pillars and you might be able to do something. I just don't know if the boost is actually a boost or if it's set to a certain value. Because if it's set to giving you only 200 speed or something, it's not gonna affect you. Like, it doesn't seem to be really speeding me up when I go through it. Like, I don't really feel anything. That's gonna go wide. Yeah. That's, yeah. I had a bad lineup there. I went so wide there, that's probably not gonna help. But I want to test something. Oh, okay, never mind. I would like to test a different end line compared to the PB. Because I have a feeling that my PB lost 0.2 at the end from a bad lineup. Like from here all the way over here. Huh. Might not have lost as much as I thought. I think it evaded the little bump, which is a good thing, but other than evading the little bump, it had a bad lineup. That was a bit of an interesting line. Okay, drifted a little too early there. Okay, let's see. I think I drifted late, but might be able to do something. I think I'm not getting the proper end line. I mean, that's a better end line. Oh, that's way too early. I didn't even drift because I was too quick at hitting the brake. Comparable speed, but worse lineup. Okay, yeah. I think I'm slowly correcting my bad end line. And getting better at actually doing an appropriate line for that. Which is... Oh, actually that wasn't good enough. Okay, not bad. That's gonna make it. Okay, I'm actually much happier with that now. Top 10,000 is something that I expect to be able to reach every week. Let's go next. Oh, we're back on this. Okay. I've already got a decent-ish time on that map, but I might be able to do better. Because I've been playing for a little bit now, I'm getting back my feel for the controls of the game, so it's actually easier for me to get some lines going now compared to almost 2 hours ago. Okay, yeah, not bad. My start line is worse this time around, but I'm probably gonna be getting more speed. Oh, maybe not actually. Alright. A little bit of a bump there. Yeah, that's not what you want. Okay. I'm actually wondering about a little bit of a thing that I'm not doing in the end line. If I can get back to... Okay, that was a funny one. Almost made it through the middle very cleanly. Okay. I mean, you can, maybe if you have enough speed, you can probably jump that and go straight into the finish. which is kind of what I was hoping to try out. Okay. Can you do... Okay. Can you make use of a crap ton of speed from evading as much drifting as you can? That's a possibility that I haven't considered properly, because if I'm able to just carry a ton of speed like that and just go straight through and do this... Dang, I was carrying so much speed and it was still way slower than the left line, so that's definitely not happening. But I think that there's something good to what I've just tested, which is that carrying a crap ton of speed through this section might be much better than I expected it to be, and could allow me to get a jump line that I've been looking for, that I need a lot of speed for. Okay. Dang, if I can bump like that, that could be good too, but... Yeah, now I'm trying to carry a crap ton more speed and it's making the last turn extremely hard. I think I need to set it up earlier and I'm messing that one up. Or maybe I need to turn myself almost fully backwards to kind of counteract the speed. I don't know. Like, this is such a weird type of combination. I'm sure a lot of people are also not sure what to do on it. I'm also ready to bet that you can jump in a weird spot somewhere, which I haven't even considered yet. Okay, you can't jump that. That's not a possibility, but there's a little bit of a thing that I think might be jumpable, but I don't know if it's fast. I think you would need to have the angle for it too. Okay, yeah. I think I'm getting close to a potentially really good improvement. But like, the idea is there, but I don't think I'm executing it properly. That's a pretty dang fast start. Oh. Yeah, this map is very strange. I'm struggling to get the lines that I want because it's hard to control. I still feel like a bump on the dock is probably the ideal thing to do. I'm just wondering if there's something else that I can try and do to improve it using actual driving skills rather than luck. Because a lucky bounce is definitely not what I'm looking for in a map in general. Oh, okay. Alright, I hit that little bump again. I'm not sure exactly where that little bump is, but I've hit it multiple times now. Okay. I mean, that little angle that I'm trying to do is almost better, but it's making me have a hard time lining up the second turn. Okay. Maybe more drift and I can still make it and still be faster, hard to tell. Okay, small improvement again. And this one felt fully skill-based at least. It's this map, these two maps that I'm struggling the most with, really. And this one, I feel like I know the way to improve this map. I just don't manage to get the line for it most of the time. Okay, that's actually not bad if I got the landing properly. I think if I land right past the flat zone there, that would have been pretty good, but I might have ended up in the wall too. I mean, I'm already getting back to doing the line properly, but you need to have a good landing and a good end line. And I think I'm hesitating on turning more to the right to make it be tighter, and I really shouldn't be hesitating as much as I am. Okay, I can't really be hitting that 3 though. Yeah, that pillar is exactly where you want to jump. Well, in a normal situation, it's exactly where you would want to jump. Do I want to land more sideways? Oh god. That's a terrible landing there. I lost all my speed on the landing. Oh, I'm struggling to get my line. Bad landing again. I was facing the ground properly, but I guess I must not. I must have hit something that only the car hit and not none of the wheels because it gave me no grip. And even that one gave me no grip. Okay. That's gonna be weird. No, I'm not making that. Nope, I'm also not making that one. Nah, that's not happening. Yeah. My PB is very, very close to the pillar on the jump. So if I'm trying to even follow the PB, I run the risk of hitting the pillar every time. Because it's actually genuinely very close to touching it. Oh, I hit the wall. That landing would have been great if I didn't hit the wall. I'm jumping too low every time. I'm trying to jump low to not have to deal with a crap ton of airtime. Because it's also allowing me to set myself up a little bit better. Low jumps are typically better in Trackmania pretty much all the time. But there are exceptions. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And I went way too wide. That's the thing. The ideal jumping location is just a little further right than what even my PB has. Which is why the pole is in such an annoying spot, because it's pretty much exactly where you want to be jumping. In a normal map that doesn't try to mess you up. But this map purposefully kind of tries to mess you up. Which is part of the... It's part of the philosophy behind weekly shorts, where it's like... It's meant to be a little bit of a find your own path, and there's gonna be some weird lines and stuff like that. That's literally part of the entire idea behind it. So I can't complain about the fact that this is something that's happening. Now that's actually a good line. Okay. Okay, I think I'm happy with that for now. And let's review that one again. Still think that I can do better on this one, but I'm struggling to get my lines together on this one. Trying to make sure that I get as close to every wall and every possible inside turn, but it's also making it hard to land some of the tricks. Okay, I went really wide there, which I shouldn't have. Can't jump that. I don't know why I tried to jump it. It's not even a remote possibility. Yeah, okay, that's not good. I lost so much spin on landing there. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I don't know if I can do much better. I'm not really used to doing better than that. And I think that for now I might stop Trackmania there. And I might actually load up Neon White. There's something that I've been wanting to do for a little bit. And it's improving my White Rush. So for now, I'm gonna... Oops. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a decent score, I think, for the discovery for today. Considering we're 4 days in, people have had a lot of time to grind their times. The fact is that it's gonna be harder for me to be in the top 5,000 on day 4 compared to on day 1. And I'm definitely gonna need to spend time grinding maps if I want to improve my scores. We'll see if I decide to do more map grinding for the rest of the week, but for today, that's gonna be the end of Trackmania. And we're gonna be moving on to trying to do a better neon white rush. We're gonna have to switch title and game. Oops. Almost deleted something I didn't want to. Okay, so neon white. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. I'm gonna need to put neon white on screen if it wants to show up in my possible games to put on stream on... Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright, so what I want to do now is go to Level Rush, White Rush, and so far my best run is a 95 minutes. Within my friend group, 80 minutes is the best currently. And in the world scale, we're looking at 28-30 minutes for the best time, and I'm not expecting to get anywhere close to that. I would like to go sub 80 minutes, maybe lower, but we're gonna try and go for consistency. We're also gonna remove the shuffle order. That's something I forgot to do. There we go. Alright, let's start with the first map. I'm probably not gonna go for the crazy times on every map, but I'm gonna try and do at least an okay time on every map. Forgot my line on that one. Oops. Bumped my... Okay. Okay. There we go. That's at least a decent first few levels. Okay. I'm not gonna go on the best strat for this one because it's kind of rough. I'm gonna go with the intended shortcut. That's a little bit of a slow one. I forgot this was the map I was going at right now. Ooh, messed that one up. Okay. That's definitely one of the maps that I have yet to improve on properly, and always forgetting my lines on that one. Okay. That's a line that I grinded a lot, so I should be able to get a good time on this map. I'm still gonna stick to safe-ish lines, because I'm trying to get as few map resets as I can, because I suspect that the big issue that we have as a group right now is the fact that a lot of us are going for fast strat and we're messing them up, which means that we're failing a lot and having to restart. Go. I messed it up. Forgot to put it in front of me. Oh, I didn't jump. Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, a lot of us are trying to go for fast line, whereas if we went for safer lines, we wouldn't be resetting as much, and it might just be better overall. Okay. That's good enough for this one. I might have been able to make it with one less elevate. Oh, I messed it up. Forgot the angle on it. That should make it. Oh, I missed the Godspeed. I'm a little rusty on my on my lines now. Okay. I'll go with the easier line. I'm still not used to the chest jumping line. Okay. Okay. Right. We can do a decently fast line here. Oh, I almost didn't make that. There we go. Forgot that I only have 3 bullets to make it. Come on, really? Stop doing them for so far. You might not miss them. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Oh, what? Okay. All right. Oh, I'm just gonna do my usual line. What? I didn't get my stump on that one. Go. Okay. Okay. Forgot to go for this, the fast strat on that one. Let's go safe. Oh. Okay. What? Why am I not getting the second Godspeed? That's kind of annoying. Oh, okay. Oh no, that's definitely one that is an issue for me still. I'm very inconsistent on this map. Let's get the extra elevate. Okay, at least that's safe for now. Not failing a map is better than being slow on it. Hold on, resetting, I mean. You don't want to reset constantly. Okay. 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 Yeah, we're definitely improvising a little bit because I'm not getting the lines that I'm expecting at times. Okay, that's good. Alright. I'm gonna go normal route. Because I'm not consistent at the fast one for now. Okay. Perfect. Yep, that did enough damage. We're good on fast route. Oops. Oh, I fucked that one up. That is wrong. Oh my god. There we go. He killed me. That's annoying. Oh, what? Okay. Oh my god, please hit them. Think that's enough damage. Oh, that wasn't enough. I think that's not enough again. It's the first one. Yeah, I think now I have enough damage done on that one. Yeah, that should be good. Oh my god. Okay. Is it enough? Oh my god, I'm struggling so much on this guys today. Can you please? Why am I struggling so much? Yeah. I think that's my downfall most of the time. The 3 green fights are my worst part of the entire rush every single time. But I can just... Oh, I need that. Thought I could get it from... Oh, what the hell? I didn't jump. Nope, not enough. Why did I jump at the beginning? Yeah, I hate this one. I think we're restarting it. Going back to the start for a better green fight possibility. That's not a lot of time loss, but that was definitely too much in my opinion. Can't be failing green fights so much. Plus, I can clean up some of my early chapters as well. I might just go normal route for this one because I'm a little inconsistent with the fast one. Okay. Okay. There we go. Going fast over. There we go. It's already a better start than the last one, I think. Oh, okay. Felt like it was a little bit high, but I guess it still managed to get it. Oh, wow, I missed everything. Thankfully, I've got a backup on that map. I should have shot the bullet. Go. Okay, and now don't miss that one. We're already on a much better run already overall. Okay, not bad. Hopefully I don't miss the flick. I missed the flick. Don't need to go for the world record strats. Okay. Now that first run also gave me time to warm up, so I'm actually way more warmed up, which helps a lot as well. Especially doing little tricks that I was not doing earlier now. God, this map can mess me up sometimes. Go. There we go. Okay. Oh. Damn, I should have jumped. Okay. Getting a couple resets here and there, but it's not too horrible. And I do expect a few resets still at my level. Okay, well I messed that one up. Okay. That should be close enough. Yep. And that's good. Okay. I'm going way too far back. I missed some of them. There we go, that's more where you want to be. So is that. There we go. Keep forgetting to shoot the two balloon dudes. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Get that. We'll get one of you. Okay. I think I'm close to the time I had last time getting here. Go. Keep messing up some Godspeed lines, which is kind of annoying. Okay. Oh boy. I missed this switch. Oh crap. Really? Can I please hit my shots? That'd be helpful. Okay, yep, I meant to switch. Alright, hopefully I can get a decent run with green this time around. Once I get there. Okay. There we go. Right. It's a little off. I needed one more shot to hit, I think. That might work. I jumped off. I don't know why I forgot to shoot him. Okay, well that's a good amount of shots. Okay, well that definitely makes enough damage for skipping a phase. Okay. Alright, okay, so now that we're past the first green, hopefully I don't mess up too much shit. Okay. Guess I didn't kill him. Perfect. Okay, what do we have here? Perfect. Completely messed up my weapon swaps. Oh, really? I messed up on that one. That's one of my best maps. Oh, I missed the shot there. Okay. Just for safety, because I'm not confident about the shortcut line yet, I'm gonna do the normal one. That one is safe. Okay. Alright, this is definitely one that I'm slow on compared to any world record, but... Oh, wow, I was low on life, I knew that, but... Oh my god, I keep getting hit by stuff that doesn't normally hit me. That's my regular line. Okay. I feel like I messed up something here because normally I have 2 Godspeeds. What did I mess up? Oh, okay, first of all, I messed up again because I forgot. Oh, I forgot to kill that. But I also need to swap. That's what I messed up the first time. There we go. Oh, I messed up that too. Good. Okay. Forgot about the left line there to get the water speed. That's fine. Forgot my regular line there too, which is kind of weird. Okay. Damn it. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Good. Alright. We're going pretty good so far. Okay, so I'm expecting to miss that one, yeah. I think I need to be at 14. Yep, that's 14. Okay. I didn't mean to do that jump there. There we go. What? What did I miss? Which two did I miss? Didn't feel like I should have missed any. Because normally I don't miss any. Must have missed two of these. There we go, this time it worked. Good. Okay. I think that's what I want. Okay, well, I'm gonna do that instead. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Good timing. Alright, not bad. Yep, okay. Good. Damn, I was trying to do my Godspeed conservation and I messed it up. Yep, that's working now. Okay, messed up the angle a little bit. Okay. Oh, fuck. Don't remember what my fast threat here is. I should be more careful. Okay. There's some improvising happening. Oh, that's annoying. Didn't make it. Okay. In all fairness, with the fact that I'm in the levels that I'm less comfortable with, I should really be taking my time, making sure that I'm completing them properly. Because the less time I lose on these, the better everything's gonna be. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm missing all my shots there. Okay, let's be on the slow and careful side for this too. Good. Just don't fail. It's better. Good. Alright, rocket levels. What? Did I miss it? Go. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Haven't played the rocket levels in a bit. Okay. Good. Okay. Should be pretty fast. Okay. Okay. Yep, forgot about that detail. Yeah, recovered that at least. Forgot my shortcut here. Okay. Good. I almost didn't make that enemy. Good. There we go. Oh, fuck. God, it's been a little bit since I've gone through some of these. There we go. Third of the way. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Yep. Keep messing up shots right now. Oh, I should have done the regular way. That's fine. I can just do that. Yeah, I need a rocket. I forgot about the fact that I absolutely need a rocket at the end. God. Okay, let's just not be too fancy. Do the maps properly. Go. Okay. A little bit low on the discard on that one. Okay, missed it. Can't miss it because I don't have enough momentum if I do. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Good. Don't remember where the cut was exactly. I know I missed it though. Did I? Okay. I missed the weapon to get down fast. Oops. Accidental jump there. Oh. Okay, yep, good. Oh my god. I keep doing that. I'm remembering a different map is the issue here. Good. Going here. Oh, that was scared for a second. Thank god I have a backup though. Okay. I forgot my line. Plus there's a better line that I keep forgetting exists. Have to do that because I forgot to deal with it. And I messed up on that one. Oh, wait. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, yep. Jumping would have been nice. I think I need... I forgot. I think I need the green weapon. Unless I'm mistaken, but yeah, I think you need it because of partially that, but also just to make it easier to go around. Okay, cool. Alright, so at this point, we're kind of going normal paths everywhere. Oh, are you joking me? I didn't know that this guy would do that to me there. Okay. Go. There we go. Going back here. Okay. Doing mostly standard routes now. Let's make sure I don't forget these. Did I forget one of them? I forgot an enemy somewhere. That's annoying. It's kind of the issue with some of these later levels. I don't know them as well, so I'm more likely to mess them up. Okay. Okay, that's actually decent now. Okay. What? I don't know where I'm missing those enemies. I'm doing my normal routes. And I don't know where I'm missing them. And now I have all of them. Oh, that's kind of annoying that I'm missing random enemies that I think I've killed. Okay. Okay. Actually. Perfect. Would try going for some faster route on this, but I think I want to be consistent now instead of taking a risk. And I keep taking risk anyways, which is annoying. Okay. It's at least a better risk. There we go. Yep, I definitely forgot to keep a weapon here. Go. Okay. Nah, there's no way. Okay, what am I doing wrong? This. Right. That was risky that I accidentally fireballed in between everything. Ooh. Okay. I think I missed them, which is annoying. Okay. Oh god, that level. Kinda don't like that level, but maybe I can get through quickly this time. I think I got everything. I feel like I heard everything die. Forgot the count that I need to have here. Go, and it's this way. 9 enemies? Is that the right number? I think it is. Cool. Don't know why I went straight for the bullet. I had plenty of space. Okay. Gonna go with the safe route for now. Wait. Yeah, I forgot that I have to stomp this. Yep, obviously. Don't know why I keep wanting to do the top one first. Because if I do the top one first, it gives me no space to be. I fucked up something. Forgot what I needed to keep. But I can still save it, at least. Whoa, where did I do? Oh, there it is, okay. Okay, now I haven't practiced the speedrun shortcuts for this level, so I don't remember them. For now, I'm gonna stick to strategies that I know. This way. Okay, can we please follow the regular path at least? Okay, jumping is faster. There it is. Didn't bring anything to get a faster line over here, sadly. Okay. All right. What? Okay. 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 Alright, so less than an hour to get to green 2. And now I'm going super slow on these for some reason. Alright, let's see. It's not racking my brain too much on these. I'm just trying to go at a decent speed. And I'm not gonna go nuts on making sure that I have the perfect lines, because honestly, going for the crazy strats everywhere is not necessary yet for a good time. Still gonna do strats that I'm confident in though. Oops. Oh god, that one. What's the strat here? Is oh, actually, I'm in the wrong spot for what I want to be doing. Okay. Oh, I missed. Actually, I'm messing up and stupidly. Just please. There we go. Could have gone for the fast strat, but forgot to set myself up for it. Go. Oh, shit. Go. Oh, I messed it up. Okay. Oof. I'm so inconsistent with this fast map. I'm probably just gonna do it slow. Don't know where I'm going now. Okay, well. Okay, I was in the wrong section in my head there. That's why I looked down instead of up. Fuck, I went for it. Because I don't like that other section. Keep forgetting that you can't just grab this guy. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to be able to grab something up there other than the lasers, and I just don't see it. Okay, boss fight. Let's take a drink before I do that. Just gonna check a message too. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna try and go for a first try finish on this guy, so I might take it slow-ish. Well, slow. Okay. Good. That's one that I'm confident I can do fast every time. Ooh, didn't fall down. Okay. Really needed to have those healing. Yep. Nice. Good time. I was secretly was kind of hoping for sub 1 hour, but I had a feeling that it might not be feasible. Well, not easy at least. Alright, that's a pretty good PB. I'm very happy with that. Let's just say that I think that for now, that's gonna be as good as I think I can make it for the moment. I'm also thinking that I'm gonna be ending stream now, but this was very satisfying for me as an ending for the stream. Almost sub-hour on the White Rush is starting to be pretty consistent, so I'm very happy with that. Alright, let's go see who I'm gonna be raiding tonight. I don't know if any of my friends are alive. I don't think any of them are. Although I might be able to... Wow, some good old Gary's mod from Jeremy. That's been a while. Ray... I could go Ray, I could go Jeremy. Might just go Jeremy. I think I have enough people tonight. Ooh, apparently not. Maybe I just go Ray. I think Ray doesn't have too high of a requirement for raids. Yeah, perfect. Alright, we're gonna be raiding Ray. Thank you all for coming today, and I wish to see you all come back next time. And I wish you all a great rest of your night. Bye bye.